KD Beats. KD Beats. KD Beats. KD Beats.
Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco.
Basically, fuck them.
Stop the cap.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Beats Planet.
Chat, we must stay focused. We will be classy in victory and in defeat.
The conference has been locked.
What we must do is show respect to all fallen warriors. The Chicago Bears pull up a hell of a fight, boy. They put up even a tougher fight than we thought they was going to put up. So we must show our respect to the Bears and their fan base. They didn't do enough, but we respect all warriors, you know. Get your water emojis ready. Get your drink of choice, whether it be beer, wine, liquor, whatever it is, that emoji and in real life. Get your salute emoji ready. Chicago Bears, salute to you. But victory goes to us. Cheers. Chat, we got a lot to talk about, man. We got a lot to talk about. I know there are some people here that wasn't necessarily tuned in to the watch along. That is fine. I'm here to help. There are some people here that they're looking for my general thoughts, and you know, I ain't doing nothing else, so I can help you with that. On this beautiful evening where you get a W in the noon game, and you can watch the rest of football Sunday and Monday with confidence. The Cowboys offense has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. The defense hadn't looked as great as it normally has. The Lombardicus is here to say that happens to the best of them. My defense is one that I consider one of the best of them. I don't want y'all to worry your pretty little head. Our defense will recover. So I ain't even gonna talk too much about them today. But chat, before I hit this button, I need you to spam 4s. I need you to spam U-Haul trucks. I need you to spam horses. And I need you to spam nose wipes, because those gentlemen got busy today. Let me see it. No disrespect to quarterback 2. Quarterback 2 is what he is. That is a quarterback 2. No disrespect, but that's what he is. Imagine if quarterback 2 was playing today. This may be a different type of post-game show. That don't matter, because our post-game show will be laden with victory. Because Rain Dakota Prescott was back in the driver's seat. I don't care what you think about the defense that we played against today. That means nothing to me. Why? Because if you can score 49 points on the Bears, then logic will tell me you'll score 35 against somebody else. I mean, the Bears ain't the worst defense in the league. Somebody check that. They may be. But the Bears ain't the worst defense in the league. That's not a great team over there, but there's a lesson in every bar. There is a lesson in every bar. And what we learned today is, even if your defense may not be 10 toes down on its square every single time, you have an offense that can bail them out if necessary. Some of the throws that we made this week were just simply throws that we couldn't make weeks 2 through 6. But that's cool, because we here. I don't want to say nothing disparaging about 21. I don't want to say nothing disparaging about 21. As we speak, Antoine dropped a dub in the super chat, just stopping by to show love to Petty Voch, but I can't stand the chat today. The nation got my blood pressure up. Simple people I cannot deal with today. Salute Voch, though. Hey, man, we not trying to push Zeke off a bridge or nothing. I got nothing but positive things to say about Ezekiel Elliott. But I'm about to hype the shit out of Tony Pollard, though. I be damn. You can show respect to 20 without disrespect to 21, you know? You can show respect to 20 without disrespect to 21, you know? Appreciate you for stopping through, Twan. I will read super chats in a minute. Hang tight. I got y'all. But boy, this was an efficient run day, wasn't it? This was an efficient run day, wasn't it? And I feel like as long as the front is blocked relatively okay, I think the O-line had a pretty good run blocking day today. I think if the front line is blocked relatively okay, I think that's what you're going to get from Tony. You know? I know a lot of people had questions about whether Tony could carry the load, you know, or if Tony can get, you know, can he be a running back in an offense with 20 or so carries? You don't need to know, because Tony only got 14 today. I don't think the narrative changed very much at all. I don't think the conversation changed very much at all. I think we need to reevaluate what we think of when we say bell cow running back, you know? You can get multiple carries in your offense, without having a one bell cow type running back, right? Like Jonathan Taylor over there at Indy, right? Jonathan Taylor could possibly go out there and get 31 carries for 130 some yards. That's cool. Man, but my cousin Tony, boy, my cousin Tony, I be damn. Tony Pollard had 14 carries for 131 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, that's action. That's action, ladies and gentlemen. The next rusher was Malik Davis with 8 carries and 24 yards. Now, am I alluding to the idea that Zeke should get less carries when he come back? No. I am not trying to take carries away from Zeke. I wouldn't dare do something. I think Zeke does things for this offense. But what I will simply say is the days where Tony Pollard only gets 7 or so carries, them plays got to go. Them days got to go. Them days got to go. Often we talk about how many pass attempts is perfect for Dak Prescott, right? You know, a lot of people's on that. Hey, if we dial Dak Prescott back, you know what I mean? If we dial Dak Prescott back, you know, he don't have to throw the ball 40 times, 50 times. What's the perfect amount? And everybody says something along the lines of, well, if Dak throws, 22 to 30 attempts, I'm fine with that. Dak was 21 for 27, 250 yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's interesting, right? Because Dak didn't have a 300, 400-yard day. He didn't have that. But based on what we saw from Dak and the efficiency of the offense altogether, it looked a little better, didn't it? You know? Dak has the capability of throwing the ball 40 times. He has the capability of leading this offense, via passing in the air and things like that. But if your run game is potent, if your run game is run gaming, Dak Prescott has the ability to let it rip. And we saw on multiple passes, multiple plays, we saw big boy throws from Dak Prescott, but the good thing about it is that we just did not need a whole bunch of them. We did not need a whole bunch of them, man. We just need Dak to make the throws that quarterback 2 couldn't make. That's all we needed. Once we got that, pray for me. Our defense wasn't great today. That's fine. It was mostly a run defense thing. I'll take that. Justin Fields was 17 for 23, 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. And to be fair, I don't want to make any comparisons, chat. Justin Fields had a very similar day like Justin Hurts, like Jalen Hurts had a couple of weeks, right? Ain't that something? You notice the parallels there? Justin Fields went 17 for 23. They ran the football. They excelled on the ground. They mostly beat you with their legs. They drove the field. The defense beat the shit out of them sometimes. And the only passing touchdowns that they were able to get came from like the easy stuff. That's a very Jalen Hurts type of day. Jalen Hurts had a similar output versus us. Jalen Hurts probably put up the same, relatively the same amount of points, right? The difference is Rain Dakota Prescott on the other side affected the game flow with the offense. One, it wasn't just Rain Dakota Prescott, but if y'all want to give Cooper Rush credit for handing the ball off, we're going to give Dak credit for handing. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? The difference is the game was controlled on the other side of the football. You know what I mean? We made the Bears do things that they didn't want to do simply because we kept putting points on the board. You understand what I'm saying? If quarterback 2 was playing this game, this would have been a different game. This would have been a different game. We definitely wouldn't have had 49 points on the board. It'd have been closer to like 29-7. We probably would have lost today. It'd have been like 29-17 or something, 29-20 or something. But Dak Prescott putting the offense ahead and keeping us ahead. You see what I'm saying? Tony Pollard putting us ahead and keeping us ahead. CeeDee Lamb and your young tight ends converting first downs, the game flow went a little different, and we was able to efficiently put 49 points on the board while the defense did their thing. You understand what I'm saying?
Down the Marco.
The defense ain't going to be that thing that they are every single time. They're going to be what they are most of the time. In a regular season, we play 17 games, man. The defense will probably be dominant 15 games, bro. 15, 14 games, our defense is going to look invincible dominant. But there are 3 games out of that year where you're going to need your offense to carry a little more load than normal. It could be a matchup thing, you know what I mean? It's kind of difficult to go against these run offenses with running quarterbacks, right? It's kind of difficult to do that. Our offense kept the chains moving. We only had 2 bad drives, right? It was the interception at the end of the half that we ain't had to do, and we probably just should have took a knee and killed that 40 seconds. And the freaking what's her face? The damn punt in the beginning of the third quarter, right? But besides that, our offense was efficient. And the only thing that really bugged our defense was drive extenders, which are penalties, other little nonsense or whatever, drive killers, and quarterbacks running around, bro. Let me tell you what I like about our defense. Our defense still elite. It's still top tier. It's still dangerous. And the handful of problems that we have with our defense, we know exactly what we got to do to fix it. It's not going to be a talent problem, right? It's a scheme thing that we got to fix. And if your problem is scheme related, if there is any dude I trust to fix it, I trust Dan Quinn, man. Now, if we was having a problem on offense scheme wise and Kellen Moore had to fix it, I'd be damned. But some of the big problems that we had on defense was when you dealing with a running quarterback, you can't run past him. Like, you can't full speed your way all the way to these running quarterbacks because they're going to take a step, they're going to move past you, they're going to be gone. You can't do that against them. You got to break down and keep them dudes in front of you. 2, when these quarterbacks make these big plays, bro, it is what it is, man. Sometimes you just got to count them shits as losses. I would even say another problem with our defense is that they got to understand who's the scrub. I say all the time we come out here and we play this good old game of find the scrub, right? Sometimes you got to understand who's the scrub. I ain't saying Anthony Brown is horrific, but Anthony Brown today was the scrub. They wasn't doing a whole bunch to dig side. They kept throwing the ball to Anthony Brown. If you're Anthony Brown, you got to realize that you're the guy that they're going to go after. So you got to play a little cleaner than normal. Don't worry about it. It's a scheme thing. We'll fix that. That's a little thing. That's a little thing that you know what I'm saying, coaching can fix. You know what I'm saying? They probably threw the ball at Anthony Brown 9 times. He ain't die. Couple times. Look, like twice they got him, but he ain't die. Out of that 9 times, he ain't die. But he does need to understand that he's the scrub. Another thing that we need to do, we cannot have these penalties, bro. These drive extenders, dog. These little times where we have dudes beat, you know what I'm saying? Where we have dudes beat, but something happens that keeps their offense on the field, got to fix those. But if there's anybody I can count on that can fix scheme and structural things, it's Dak Quinn. But if Kellen Moore had to fix shit, I'd be like, you see what I'm saying? Now, I said this on the watch party, right? And then we're going to get into phones. And then I'm going to start tapping in with my YouTube friends, right? At some point, we need to look at the remaining teams on our schedule. If our offense, and look, our offense ain't got to be this 13 times, right? But if our offense, let's just say we average 30, 35 points, right? 30, 35 points, right? If we average 30, 35 points over the next 13 games. Y'all gonna have to tell my YouTube friends to bail me out of jail, man. I'm gonna need bail money, bro. Think about this. Think about your defense right now, right? In this league where offense is supposedly king. We still beat them boys by 20. You know what I'm saying? We still beat them boys by 20, man. They haven't broken the 30 mark. And this is as bad as our defense has looked. I don't foresee a whole bunch of teams getting into the 29 mark like that. I don't see a whole bunch of teams getting up in the 29s like that. For one, everybody ain't got a running quarterback. For two, everybody ain't got a run game that could do that. Three, whatever little issues that we have with run game and running quarterbacks, I'm sure we'll fix that by midseason form. By the time we get back from the bye, I'm sure we'll fix it. We ain't got another choice but to fix it. It'll happen. But if this offense can do this 13 more times, bro. Y'all ain't gonna see me on the volume. Y'all ain't gonna see me on the volume. You feel me? It's what we gonna do. And I'm gonna tap in with more of my YouTube friends this game than normal, right? I'm gonna tap in with them a little bit more. Cause I'm really trying to hear what these people got to say, man. Cause I just want to make sure I'm not being overreactive here. I'm trying to make sure I'm not being hyperbolic. I don't want to exaggerate or nothing. You know what I mean? We're going to do things the right way here. Actually, let's see if Shout Off Chris in there. Shout Off Chris is not there. So let's see if we can get Foots on the phone. We're going to go ahead and get Foots the King up in here. And I would love to hear what he got to say. Also, chat, don't forget we're trying to get a round table going. We're trying to get a round table going for the bye week there. So we'll see what happens there. But man, dog, and y'all know I'm offense guy. Voch Lombardi is offense guy. We could do this. Come on, man. Slap me sideways. We got 1,000 people in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Foots just called me, so I called him back. Now he don't want to answer phone. See how this works? See how they do? That's how they do me, man. That's how they do me. That's how they do me, man. Foots just called me, bro. Foots just called me.
Foots. How you feel on that?
Yo, Foots, you just called me, man.
I know, yeah. No, oh, did I? Let me see. Let me see.
You good. Foots, listen, man. Just talk to me about anything, bro. I feel like I'm overreacting a little bit. I feel like I'm going a little. I feel like I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going a little crazy right now. Like I'm overstepping my bounds a little bit. Just say anything. I won't lead you in any direction, Foots. I'm just gonna let you spit, man. What you see from the game today?
I'm gonna just advise. You're not overstepping nothing. I love the tweet. This offense is still this offense.
Yeah, man.
Like, people got to understand something. I don't think that the Bears – okay, so the Bears have a bad rush defense. But against good rushing defenses, Dallas has moved the ball well.
Yeah.
All I heard Philly week with Cooper Rush was that, okay, Dallas wouldn't be able to run the ball. Yeah. And we ran the ball against a loaded box, and you did film on it. Yeah. So, to me, you bring your quarterback back, and did he have an interception, a goofy one, and TD and the whole nine? Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, if you're going to tell me that you have Tony, Zeke, 2 great receivers on the edge, and 3 great tight ends, I'm cool, Voch. Yeah. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Let me say this. This offense won this game today.
Yes, sir.
That's the storyline.
Yep.
That's the storyline.
You know, Foots, I was saying this a couple of weeks ago, right? And this was when quarterback one was actually like a conversation people was having or whatever. But I was saying, man, this defense is elite, right? It is elite. But if we gonna play 17 regular season games, there's gonna be a handful of times where this offense needs to carry you at some point, right? Quarterback 2 wouldn't have done this today. Foots.
No.
You know what I mean? And Foots, we was talking about the magical number for attempts for Dak, right? I was looking at this offense. This offense looked much more explosive than what it really was. But Dak did an easy little, 21 for 27 for 250. Tony did an easy 14 for 131. You know what I mean? Tony ain't get 25 carries. Talking about talking about bell cow talk. Tony didn't get 25 carries. Dak didn't throw the ball 40 times. This was just an efficient day on offense, man. You feel me?
So to me, Voch, that's where Dak has to be.
Yeah.
Like, that's the football that we want Dak Prescott to play.
Yeah.
You put up 49 points with him only throwing for 250.
Yeah.
You're fine. Because you want to know what else, Voch?
What's that?
We have, I'll be honest with you. The Bears have a lot of run blocking totals.
Sure.
I think, rushing totals. I think that we have the best run blocking offensive line in football. I truthfully believe that.
Yeah.
I truthfully believe that. And so to me, like, we don't have to with this defense, and the defense did give up points today. I think sometimes you play games where it's just kind of like this game, this, that, and third.
Yeah.
But the truth of the matter is, this defense does not give up points. Statistically, they don't give up points like they gave up today, right, Bob?
Right.
They just don't. And we've had a sample size to where they don't give up points like they did today. So if you're going to play this type of offense with the defense, with you have the best player, and I'm going to be honest, Bob, and hang up on me if I'm wrong. Is Micah Parsons now an MVP talk?
For somebody to go ahead and get you up out of here, man. But no. But Fuss, you're not lying. I will say, man, 2 weeks in a row, Micah Parsons made the biggest play of the game just off effort and for one, effort, but two, being the fastest dude on the football field. Like Micah Parsons is a different kind of dude, man. And if that dude ain't on the field, this defense different, man. This defense different, man. Micah Parsons is amazing, man. Come on, go ahead, Fuzz. Go ahead.
Bob, can I just say this and I'm gonna hang up?
Please.
He literally assisted DeMarcus Lawrence with a sack.
Yeah.
And DeMarcus Lawrence has let Justin Fields off the hook, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But to me, I just really feel like this team.
Yeah.
I just feel like this team is really. I'm gonna say this, and I tweeted this, and I'm gonna hang up, Bob. And maybe I'm overreacting as well. I truthfully believe that this team, there's only two teams in the league that are better right now. That could change.
Yeah.
That are better right now.
Bills and Chiefs.
Than the Dallas. Yep, that's it.
That's it.
That's crazy how you do that.
That's it.
And if I'm overreacting, we'll talk about it. But
First, one more thing, though. One more thing, I'm gonna let you leave. I'm gonna get a lot of Cowboy YouTube friends on here. One more thing, Fuster King. Justin Fields was 17 for 23, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the Bears scored 29 points. Jalen Hurts had a game very similar to that. That's all I'm gonna say to you, okay? That's all I'm gonna say to you. That's all I'm gonna say to you, Foots. That's all I'm gonna say to you. Bye, Foots. Bye, Foots.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
Can I get you on later? Can I get you on later?
Let me know. Possibly from the phone. We'll talk about it.
All right.
Appreciate you. I'm gonna ask every YouTube friend that when Jalen Hurts played the Cowboys 2 weeks ago, it was very similar to this. I got questions. Let me go to my regular phones. Somebody said we got Shango in the chat. Indubitably, Shango in the chat. Appreciate you. You were the first, and I appreciate what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? You the Rakim Big Daddy Kane of this thing. You feel me? Shouts out to you, Shango. We are indebted to you. Appreciate you, sir. Let's get Short Dog on the phone and see what he talking about. Short Dog, what up?
Hey, Voss, what's up, bro? You ain't saying not one thing wrong, bro. When you have 4, our ceiling goes up. With Rush, we're planning to play perfect ball. We don't win that game.
Mm-hmm.
You run into a buzzsaw with the Bears, and I gotta say, Justin Fields is a better runner than Jalen Hurts is.
Of course he is.
That's a fact. He's more twitchy, he's more athletic. I mean, they're both the kind of guys that ain't gonna get you far. You see what Lamar Jackson does, and he ain't been winning in the playoffs. When you get a good defense, a good scheme, it's gonna be hard for them. But shouts out to Ford, bro. He's an MVP. He's the guy. We go anywhere, it's because of him. Shouts out to Parsons. 88, everybody hating on CD. You see that connection? You see Gallup? And that goofy that called him for halftime. Bro, damn, Voch, if I'm ever that goofy, bro, that I'm calling into somebody else's show to say that I'm about to laugh on you on a 3 and 4 team and I can fix my mouth, say commander, dog,
right.
You might as well just kill myself, dog.
Oh,
but Voch, love, shout out. Everything you say, you speak the truth. You're goated in this shit, bro.
Appreciate
Everybody
you.
like and subscribe, jump on the volume, like that shit. How about y'all? Yeah.
Appreciate you. Also, too, Chad, something else that we saw a lot of young guys on our defense today. And I think that's another conversation that we got to have in terms of what the future of Cowboys defense look like, right? And we'll cross that road whenever we get there. But we saw Izzy. We saw Marquise Bell. We saw Damone Clark. Of course, Bohanna, Osa was playing or whatever. We saw who else we saw? We saw because J.K. and Donald went out. But we just saw this youth. We saw all the youth in there. So if anything, we have a little bit of film on them. Just kind of break those guys down and project what the future of the Cowboys are going to be with those guys. But Deron Bland, thank you too. Also, thank you. Deron Bland, Kelvin Joseph got some run, and Trey Diggs. And it's crazy. We look at Trey Diggs like he's a 6-year veteran. You know what I mean? Trey Diggs, this is his 3rd year in, but we look at him as the big dog, the big homie. Twan dropped 50 in the super chat. Twan says, I hate the foolishness in your chat. People have a different style, period. What style do you like? That's up to the viewers. The trash talk for a guy who has done so much now is not enough. Is not enough anymore. Like to change to a speed back. Well, Twan, this is one thing that you can't do, my guy. And one, I appreciate you for being here, Twan. You know how we get down. Me and you been doing this for a minute, but you can't listen to the chat, bro. You can't listen to the chat on game days because the chat is going to be spewing a lot of information that may or may not correspond with your thoughts or whatever, right? But hey, just enjoy the show. You know what I mean? Sit back and enjoy the show. Sit back and enjoy what Voch, the callers, and some of my YouTube friends about to do. You feel what I'm saying? Don't worry about the chat. Listen, if you on the phone that I'm about to tap in with you, we got to be quick. All right, we got to be quick. We ain't trying to make this a 3-hour show. You feel me? We are on a clock relatively. So let's see what you got, King Cowboy. Quickly, what you got for the show?
Hey, Voch, what's good, my boy? I got 17 quick points. Like, nah.
Hilarious. What you got?
Shout out to my Cowboys. Good win. I'm gonna call this game the what's the word I want to use? It's very not as it seems type of game. We gave up 200 yards rushing. Didn't really seem like it to me.
Sure.
Dak went to do for 250.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't seem like it. Like, he was in his groove. I loved it. Running game, Pollard, 14 for 120 or 130, whatever. It was a couple of big runs.
Sure.
This was one of them games. I loved it. Get in, get out. Good win, Cowboys. That's all I want to say. Appreciate you, Voch. I'm going to holler at y'all. Cowboys Nation, let's go. Another win, 6-2. Let's get it.
Appreciate you, King Cowboy. Good call. Let's get you up out here. Let's tap in with another one of our YouTube friends, see what's going on.
Yo.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Rome from Cowboys Fan Talk. Now, listen, man, I'm a little hyperbolic. I'm a little extra right now. You know what I mean? And I don't just want people thinking that I'm just hyping up my Cowboys for no particular reason. We got 1,300 people watching live right now. Appreciate
yes, sir.
Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Rome, I got 3 questions that I'm gonna ask all of my, Dallas Cowboy YouTube friends here. But first and foremost, you just tell me, what are your thoughts on the game, sir? Just give me any little point on the game that you want to talk about. Please talk to me about your Cowboys.
I just want everybody to know Dak Prescott back like he never left. That's all I want y'all to know. I just want y'all to know that. Everybody thought that the demise of Dak Prescott was falsely reported, and he back like he never left.
Man.
What y'all watched today was the best NFC East, the best quarterback in the NFC right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't care.
Come on, man. Just
because he came back and dropped. We dropped 49 today off the ease. It wasn't even it wasn't a struggle 49. It was real comfortable the way we dropped it.
It was easy, man. Ron, I was feeling like if we ever get to a point to where this offense ever has to bail this defense out, like that's when our real true colors were going to really show or whatever, right? Like really show the team that we can be. Because at first it was always defense, the offense is getting bailed out by this defense constantly. But today we saw a game from the offense that kept the Cowboys in the lead. And the defense, even though they had their little adversities or whatever, but they could still play relatively comfortable because they never had to trail in this game. You feel me?
Let me tell you something. Let me borrow a page out of you and Skywalker Steele's book. The nuance of what happened today is important.
Oh man.
Because what we did today was the defense has felt like we have to show up this year because the offense might not.
Man.
And today we gave the defense the confidence that, you know what? We can take a chance because our offense got our back now.
Man.
That little part that people going to overlook this week when they try to find the narrative, they hate on the team and make us look bad whatever way they can figure out because we dropped 49, because they're going to figure it out.
Man.
They're going to find a way to hate. And that's fine. Let them do what they do. But what I just realized today is, the offense showed up to the party. Showed up a little late, but the offense is here now.
Man.
And now you have to account for both. You can't approach the game like, and shout out to Cooper Rush and what he did. But you can't approach the game the same no more. You have to respect our offense. We got a team. Every facet, special teams, offense, defense, we got a team.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? And I just want people to not overlook that because I know you want to, we a defensive team. We are offense. No, we a team, period. We got everything you want. We show up to the party with everything you got, everything you want.
Damn. Listen, Ron, let me ask you one more question before I let you go and let you plug your YouTube, man. Couple of weeks ago, Jalen Hurts and the Eagles played the Dallas Cowboys, and he had a very particular looking box score with his with his numbers or whatever. I'm looking at Jalen Hurts today. Justin Fields today. Justin Fields threw 17 for 23, 151 yards and 2 touchdowns, and that looks very familiar. If Cooper Rush played today, this probably would have looked a different way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say nothing. I don't want you to react to it. Look. I don't want you to react. I don't want you to react wrong. I just wanted to say that, and I just kind of wanted to hear you laugh in the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Can I say one word?
Please.
Pedestrian.
All right, cool. One call.
That's all I want to say.
All right, cool. That's it. Don't even say nothing else. Listen, this is Mr. Ron from Cowboys Fan Talk. Would y'all please go on YouTube, type it in Cowboy Fan Talk, and also find that on Twitter. Give my man a follow and a sub. Appreciate you, sir.
Appreciate you, bro, man. Keep doing your thing.
100%. I'm being messy today. We ain't doing nothing else. Listen. I love what Rome said, man. This ain't like a defensive team. This ain't an offensive team. He said it's a team. He said this a team, man. And boy, I want y'all to stay focused, man, because y'all know what the outside noise is gonna say, right? You know what the casual fan is gonna say to you, right? Or the national media. Oh, well, Cowboy fans say this every year. Even if that's the case, we mean that shit now. Even if that's the case, we mean this shit now. We do this 13 more times, I'm going to jail, bro. 13 more? Oh, that's a wrap for me. Drummer Cam, real quick, let's hear from you. What you got for the show, sir?
Hey, man. How's it going? What's your water taste like?
Man, my water's immaculate, man. My water tastes like cold, fresh, shit, good. Good ass water. Talk to him about your Cowboys, Drummer Cam.
Man, real quick, I just one small question for you. Like,
please.
Who's QB2? Like, what's his name?
Don't worry about it. Cooper. Look.
It doesn't fucking matter what his name is, because Jackie's right here. He's right now, and he's sick of y'all. And he just showed you why he's number one. So I'm sick of y'all. He showed you he's sick of y'all. Goodbye.
Come on, man. It don't get no better. It don't get no better than that. Listen, bro. It don't matter. Who. Look. I love that Drummer Cam. Yo, that's fantastic, bro. Because look, in real life, it don't. It don't matter. It does not matter. It don't. All that matters is Forrest back. And you know what? One day, chat, let me just be clear. One day, 4 is going to have a bad game, and the running back's going to have to carry us. One day, the running backs, the run game not going to be, they're not going to be able to get going. 4 is going to have to be able to carry us in the passing game. One day, the offense is going to look terrible. The defense is going to have to carry us. Today, the defense, you know what I mean? We gave up our little points or whatever, 29 points, but the offense put up 49, bro. Like, that's what the best teams do. Y'all gonna have to talk to me, man. Let's get Moses on the phone. Let's see what he's talking about. What up, Mo? What up, Mo?
What's going on?
What's good with your player? What you got for the show? What your water taste like?
Hey, man, look, this water tastes extra icy, extra cold, and extra fresh.
Come on, man.
Extra fresh. Let me tell you something. So, I haven't called in a while, man. Salute to you. I'm going to say 2 points, and I'm going to let you go.
Yes, sir.
Salute to you. Born and raised in Dallas, Texas, and I tell you what, watching you during the game and everything, it's amazing. It's amazing and whatnot. I seen Sky in real time in life, in live during the New England game last year when the Cowboys smoked their ass in OT and whatever like that. So, hey, you and Sky, man, y'all inspiration, y'all real. I watch Mark Holmes. I watch, everybody when it comes down to whatever in the YouTube space, man. Y'all my inspiration. I gotta be more consistent, but I appreciate y'all being persistent. So y'all are definitely inspiration for me, born here in Dallas, Texas, man, to be up on my game, man, to represent the Cowboys. So salute to you boys and everything. Y'all gentlemen, y'all great men. So the second point is salute to Ford, salute to Tony, salute to the defense, salute to the fact that the Cowboys and everything, they watching the competition, and the competition not ready for Ford. They just give praise and salute to the fact that we take for granted how good Dak Prescott is.
Come on, man.
We take for granted how this man loved the Cowboys. And let me tell you something.
Come on, man.
Let me tell you something, man. We going to this bye week and we feeling this good. We feeling this refreshed, man. Look, God have his favorites. Maybe that's Prescott is one of God's favorites.
Good call, Moses.
Just watching God put favor on these boys real quick, man.
Good call, Moses.
Man, he's sipping on this water. He's sipping on his good water with that good ass ice. He don't want his Bible to come back. And his ice will still be fresh, man. We're looking forward to a great playoff. I'm leave it at that, man. Hey, stay true, stay fresh, man. Stay blessed.
Appreciate you, Moses. Good call, man. Good call. Also, too, man, we gotta start talking about pass blocking, man. We gotta start talking about pass blocking. I love Zeke, but if Zeke didn't pass block another day, I wouldn't say nothing about it. Come on, we gotta stop. Gotta stop. I love pass blocking running backs just as much as the rest of y'all, but we gotta relax.
Young Ken.
AKOYE Media on all social media platforms, especially his Instagram where he gets into boxing, and YouTube where he does fantastic film work and the best hype tapes in the YouTube Cowboy sphere. Koy Media, what's good with you, my brother?
What's good, my G? How you, man?
Hey, man, when I call you my brother, I ain't really tomfoolering around when I say that. Like, you would really threaten somebody. Like, you would really threaten somebody over me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I slap somebody up over Fox, man. That's my youngin.
Likewise, man. I won't slap nobody, but I got a good roundhouse kick for him.
I might just give somebody a nice cold backhand for you.
You know what I mean?
It depends on how much Patron I done had that day. You know what I mean?
Koy, please. Talk to me about your Dallas Cowboys, man. Whatever direction you want to take it. I don't want you to defend Anthony Brown because you've been doing that in the chat box, man. Anthony Brown didn't get smoked. He didn't get picked on.
Y'all gotta leave my man alone, man. Like, listen, what more? He like the boy. What's his name? What more? Tyrese. What more do you want from me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doing the best he can. Number one. 2, Brown this season has given up less yards than Diggs, man. Real, and in this game too. In this game, Diggs got beat by Mooney for 36 yards on the 7 route and a deep out as well. Brown got tested deep 3 times, didn't give up shit. So he fell down on a touchdown, and everybody like cut him. I'm like, what we cutting Brown for?
Yeah.
And put who in there? Yeah. Calvin Joseph? Who we gonna put in there? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just want to say, this is good play. He not elite by no means, no stretch of the imagination, nor is he Diggs at all.
Right.
But I'll take this from Brown any day of the week, all week. Yeah. You know what I mean? We gave up 152 yards in the air. Yeah. Where are the yards on Brown? He gave up like 20 yards today. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've got a problem with Brown, but that's not the knock. Like the way this game went and the way we balanced out this game, I loved it. The knocks on the defense by and large, though, I just wanted to say we had one problem and one problem only, and I tip my hat to you for nailing it. because it was just containment, man. That was it. We just didn't contain.
Yeah.
If we would have contained Justin Fields like we did in the fourth quarter, like that last drive where they had a turnover on down.
Right.
If we would have kept containing like we did on that drive, he would have looked just as average as he looked on that drive for the rest of the game. Yeah. So we got to definitely clear that up when you got guys like Hurts, like you said, that we have to see again.
Yeah.
But if you told me that the Bears were going to put 200 yards up on the ground and still not be able to do shit in the air, do play action or anything else, I would definitely take that because they're the number one rushing team in the league. And they were down.
Yeah.
People don't pay attention. We came out and prevent early because we were up early. So we were playing a prevent defense, and they ran against our pass rushing defense because they were taking what the defense was giving them, which is smart to them. Yeah. But they ran 43 times to our 29 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They ran 43 times when they were down. So they ran their own clock out. So I don't have as much concern about this defense as everybody else. Yeah. You know, you get like, 60, 65 snaps a game, usually, and 43 of them were runs. You know what I'm saying? Yep. So the defense was tired, man. They was tired. You know what I'm saying? They was tired and banged up.
They'll fix it.
It's a good rushing team. So I'm not mad at the defense. I'm not as mad at the defense as everybody says. You know, I'm not. But Dak definitely did what he was supposed to do. I think this is the type of Dak I've been begging for, man.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need you throwing 40 times. If you have to, like he did in that overtime games against New England last year, and he pulled it out, I was glad he did it because I thought that would get the monkey of having to do it again off of his back. But I don't think Dak needs to do it, man. It's proven it now. I don't think Zeke needs to go anywhere either because we saw what Davis was able to do with his carries. Not very much, 2.9 a carry. Yeah. But I think if we'd have had Zeke there on some of those drives that kind of fizzled out, you know, we would have been able to sustain those drives and maybe give this defense a rest because Zeke can get yards where there are no holes and where there's no daylight. So that's why we need a guy like that. You know what I mean? He keeps good drives going.
Koy Media.
So yeah,
go ahead.
No.
I
was gonna say I don't have a problem with the way we played it. I really don't.
For sure. I was gonna say one last thing to you, and I was gonna move on, man, because I'm gonna ask all of my Cowboy content creator friends. I just want to hear you giggle on the phone when I say this, man. Justin Fields threw 17 for 23, 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. That is awfully similar to what Jalen Hurts did, versus the Cowboys a couple of weeks ago. Now I know the Cowboys going to play the Eagles again in Week 16, but I just wanted to hear, just your immediate first thing pop to your head when I say that, Koy Media.
Man, you already know Jalen Hurts, man. I'm not. I wasn't scared of the Eagles that first game, and I damn sure ain't scared of them with Dak in there, man. So, I mean, I think we bust their ass. And I heard you say the Chiefs and the Bills may be better. Yeah. I only give the Bills that. I think the Chiefs, we played them last year, and I saw what the offense was able to do with Tyreek Hill against us, which was not much. They put up 19 points. We could have beat that game too. Yeah. I'm not afraid of the Bills either, but I feel like right now they're the team that, one, Allen runs like a Mack truck. And then they can run the ball, throw the ball, do everything that we can do on defense as well. So I feel like that's the most balanced team out there other than us. So you might see a repeat of 91, 92 Cowboys versus Bills. I don't mind that. But there's no team in the NFC that I'm worried about. Even the 49ers with Christian McCaffrey, I'm not worried about nobody over there, man. I think we fucked them all up.
AKOYE, accumulated knowledge over years of experience.
Yes, sir.
Acquiring knowledge over
need some more water, Voch. Get that water.
Acquiring knowledge. Acquiring knowledge over your expectations. Koy Media on all social media platforms and on YouTube. Y'all go over there, give him a follow, give him a give him a like, give him a sub. Appreciate you, brother. Love you to pieces, man.
Yes, sir, man. Love you too, man.
Roundtable on the way. Hopefully, you gotta tap in with Law Nation. I'm sure Fusty King is good. I'm sure Sky is good. We got a Sky Low Hollywood now. Yeah, I mean, but we will tap in with them and let them know, man. We trying to get y'all a little round table, man. A little something else. Let's get into the phones, man. Roster X, what's up? What you got for the show?
Brother Voch.
Cool. What you got? What's your water taste like, man?
Another tall one, man. Ain't nothing no more. That's how it's supposed to be.
Come on. Talk to me. Talk to me about your Cowboys.
Yeah, real quick, man. I just really enjoyed the downfield play on the offense and the defense, man. I remember on the defense when the ball leaves the screen and you don't know who downfield, you're like, dang, throw your hands up already. It's gonna be a completion or a flag. Yeah. But now it's a lot more relaxing and even more excited because, you know, somebody about to make something happen. And then we got Dak back, so when he let it go, he was putting it together tonight. So, today. Yeah. But in and out, man. I'll catch you next week.
All right, shit, that's all you got. Appreciate you, Roster X. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Hey, man, and you know, like I said, bro, this ain't no place to debate. This ain't no place to continue any kind of quarterback debate, man, because I think those people have mostly disappeared. You know what I mean? And I could be petty and go back and try to find these people, because that's what my heart want to do. My heart wants to be petty and go back and find these people, man. But I would rather stay focused and just, you know, focus on what we're doing right. I would rather just, you know, stay focused on what we're doing here. But boy, man, our quarterback, our dude, man. Let's get Jordy from San Diego on the phone. What up, Jordy?
Yo, what's good, Vibes? What's good? It's a great day, you know?
Of course.
It's a great day when your Cowboys get a W.
Of course. What you got for the show?
Hey, man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, I just want to say, yo, this show, like, you know Dragon Ball Z? Mm-hmm. You know when Piccolo, Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, they be getting their ass whooped on?
Yes, sir.
And, you know, you just be sitting there waiting for Goku to show up, and you be so tense. Then Goku show up with a Sensu bean, and you hit everybody with that Sensu bean and say, all right, now let's get back to what we was doing. Let's start giving everybody this work.
Right.
Then that come back with a Sensu bean and just give everybody that work?
Right. Come on, man. Talk to us.
Man, I'm just glad to see Tony Pollard. Hey, when Tony Pollard can get almost 15 carries, you see what he can do. 3 tubs, like 130 yards. Man, hey, we ain't saying take no carries away from Zeke. We just need to give Pollard some more carries.
Yeah.
But, hey, man, love the show. That's all I have to say, man.
Hey, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. That'll work. And look, I love the analogy, man, that we were just sitting back, you know what I mean, waiting on Goku to just show up. He was sitting in the healing chamber. You know what I mean? Goku was just sitting in the healing chamber, just ready to, you know what I mean, just trying to get back to the fight, man. And we just waiting around, getting our lumps, waiting around, and then boy, just all of a sudden, man, that dude just shows up. That dude just shows up and just hits us with the love and affection that we've been waiting on, man. Dak Prescott is back, man. It's a lovely feeling, man. It's a lovely place to be. It's a lovely place to be, man. I'm just getting my content friends on the phone, man. Just want to get my content friends on the phone.
Yo.
So you guys can tap in with him at Jeff Cavanaugh on YouTube, Time for Jeffrey on Twitter, and 7 through 11 a.m. Monday through Fridays on 97.1 The Freak. Jeff Cavanaugh, what's good with you, sir? Would you talk to me about your Cowboys for a little bit?
Oh, no, I just enjoyed watching the good Cowboy running back play.
Man.
What happened?
No. Go ahead. We listen. Go ahead.
Oh, no, it was just great. I think a week of practice that Zeke wore down the defense while Chicago was practicing this week so that Pollard could do what he does, and so I just appreciate that that's what happened.
Oh, man. So you don't think that there's going to be running back controversy moving forward, do you, Jeff?
No. No. I think we know better, don't we? No.
Well, sure.
There should have been a QB controversy 2 years ago, or a running back controversy 2 years ago, but they decided they're not going to do that. Jerry loves him some Zeke. But, man, Tony Pollard is better than Zeke. It's so good.
So do you think that this is going to be like a running back controversy next year? Because I don't think Zeke comes back at all next year, but maybe this is the opportunity to give Tony Pollard like an Austin Eckler type deal and him just be the dude, or do you just want to, draft somebody?
Dude, if I had to guess, and I don't want to do this right now. The Cowboys just won, and it was glorious.
Fair enough.
I wouldn't be surprised if Tony Pollard is gone and Zeke's still here.
That'll be a weird day, but we'll cross that road later.
Somebody's going to pay Tony Pollard, and you could get out of the Zeke deal if you wanted to.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't save money; you would just be able to get out of it. Yeah. And man, Jerry loves him some Zeke.
Yeah.
So I just wonder if they have the nuts for it. Yeah. But yeah, I would have paid Pollard before this year started. But I don't think they can, because then Zeke would get mad. He'd be like, "Oh, you're telling me that I'm not the running back. Make sure he is." And so yeah, the Cowboys cowardice is going to hurt him there.
Yeah, tough spot. 2 more things, I'm gonna let you go. Do you think that the run game woes on the defensive side of the ball are going to be a problem moving forward, or do you think that this is something that we can fix?
I think there'll be a problem moving forward. Although I want to see if they do it linebacker because Anthony Barr hurt his hamstring, and I don't like to be mean to old people because I'm an old person.
Yep.
But I don't think Anthony Barr's been very good this year, and I don't think they're very fast at linebacker. And I don't know why Jabril Cox can't get on the damn field. I don't know why Damone Clark got activated and Jabril Cox got not active. But whether it's Damone Clark or Jabril Cox, I'd be interested to see what that looks like because I think Van Der Esch has been okay, and I don't think Barr's been very good. I want to be fast at linebacker. Dan Quinn wants to be fast at linebacker. I don't know why they're happy to have Van Der Esch and Barr as the linebackers, but yeah, I think it'll be a problem all year. The good news is it's running, and nobody cares about running.
Fair enough, Brother Jeff. Fair enough. One more thing, and I'm going to let you go. This ain't really a question. This is just a sentence, and I just want to get your response to it. Justin Fields today was 17 for 23, 151 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Very similar to what Jalen Hurts did versus the Cowboys a couple of weeks ago in the Cowboy versus Eagles game. Now, Jeff, we're going to play the Eagles again in Week 16, but just kind of give me your thoughts on what I just said. That ain't even really like a coherent question or like a coherent statement or whatever. I just want to hear your thoughts on just the random information I just gave you there.
I think it's interesting. I think if you were able to rerun the Cowboys game against Philly and have Dak play, that you beat Philly. But then again, every game is different. So I don't want to pretend that means you're definitely going to beat them the next time out. The only thing I really think of when you say that is like, that's not a bad day for a quarterback that Justin Fields had. And I wonder how come everybody says he sucks, but Trevor Lawrence is good, even though Trevor Lawrence sucks. It's just an interesting question that I have for you.
Fair enough, Brother Jeff. We beating the shit out of the Eagles, though. I'm just saying. Work hard and shit. We beating the shit out of these big. Now, Jeff, I want you to for like 20 seconds, right? 25 and a half seconds. Just tell us what you're doing on the radio. We got 1,000 people live over 2 channels watching right now. Just tell the people what you're doing over there on the radio side with you, Jeff, and where can they listen to you?
Well, most important would be 9:15 on Fridays on 97.1 The Freak. That's when the great Voch Lombardi comes on to preview the Cowboys. But, 7 to 11 a.m. in DFW on 97.1 The Freak is myself, Kevin Turner, and Julie Dobbs. We do a 4-hour show Monday through Friday, and that's on the iHeartRadio app if you're not in the listening area. And we talk about the Cowboys, but we also bullshit and talk about whatever the hell we want if there's nothing going on, and we have a great time. So come on in, get some.
Show some love to Jeff. Support him. We've done it before. We're going to do that shit again. Jeff, thank you so much for blessing our show, sir. Salute.
Love you. Bye.
Yes, sir. Hey, man, we're going to beat the shit out of the Eagles. But, hey, man, I made Jeff think about it for a little bit, right? You know what I'm saying? Jeff said, He said, Jeff said, Hey, man, I can't wait to play the Eagles again, dog. I'm being messy. Let's get Cowboy James. He was actually up here early. I apologize. Cowboy James, what's up? What you got?
Hey, it's all good, Voch. But hey, just really quick, just 2 quick points, and
yes,
I'll be out. But
yes,
what you asked your YouTubers, I'll answer that because it really wouldn't make no damn difference if Dak Prescott was in there. We would have won that game. I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says.
Yep.
But the one thing Cowboys showed me today, and I'm going to ask you this question if you saw the same thing. It just shows now I think we're a complete team at every position, at every facet of the word, and we can beat you from anywhere, from any position, at any spot on the field.
Yep. 100%.
And how about your cousin Tony Pollard, though?
Man, come on, dog. Yo, Cowboy James.
That was cool.
Yeah, that was fine.
But you know what? I want to keep Zeke, though, because Zeke does block real good. I just like it because it reminds me of the New Orleans Saints when they had Ingram and Alvin Kamara.
Sure.
I think that's our version.
Sure.
You know, Zeke will wear your ass out, and then Tony will just take you to the house.
Yeah.
So I like what we're doing. We knew the day was going to come for the defense. They were going to have not a terrible game, but not a great game. So at least we know we got all facets and we can beat you anyway, anyhow, anywhere. That's all I got.
Appreciate you, Cowboy James. Now, Chat, I wonder if this is a world where we can keep Tony and Zeke, but Tony turns more into the lead guy and Zeke turns into the complimentary dirty work guy. You know what I mean? Like he said, Mark Ingram and Alvin had a different type of relationship than Tony and Zeke. Zeke is the lead guy. Zeke is the lead guy here, and Tony is the change of pace guy. But when Alvin and Mark were doing their thing, Alvin was more so the lead touch guy. You know what I'm saying? But then Mark Ingram would just kind of do the cleanup work. I don't know if Zeke got that in him though, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, what's going on?
We have J Tuck from CFO Sports on YouTube. You can find him on J Tuck on Twitter. I'm sure you can type J Tuck into YouTube also and find what he's doing. And he's doing like a lot of radio stuff in Kansas City with the Jayhawks and all that kind of stuff. And then he does some Chief stuff. I'm gonna let him explain all that. But J Tuck, what's good with you, sir? I got a handful of Cowboy topics that my people need to hear from you, sir. I just a handful of things I want to bother you about. And I'm just gonna let you go about your day, sir. Just
man, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, Cowboys Nation. You got to be excited about what you saw, man. We got a quarterback, and our offense is looking a lot better. I mean, the past 2 games we scored over 30 points. And I'm liking what I'm seeing, man. I like Kellen Moore coming out with tempo. I like getting Tony Pollard involved early, the quick throws, letting Dak get into a rhythm. Dak using his legs from an offensive standpoint, man. I'm super excited about what I've been seeing thus far. And then we look at the defensive side of the ball. I know they kind of lapse a little bit when it comes to the run game, but it is what it is, man. Defense has been holding us up throughout the entire season. It was time to finally put things on the offensive tab, man. So overall, I'm feeling good right now. How about you, Voch?
Man, life is good, man. I can't complain. At the end of the day, though, J Tuck, we go through a lot of headaches dealing with the quarterback 1 versus quarterback 2 conversation. But when we're proved correct, like all those people disappear and we just can't find them. Oh, yeah. So we never get the satisfaction of being right. You know what I mean? We just kind of got to live with that. Right. You know what I mean? We just got to live with the idea of the dirty work. You know what I mean? Let me ask you one more thing. Right. Well, 2 more things. So the dirty work, I mean, not the dirty work, but the woes that the defense saw. Do you think that that's fixable, or do you think that the run defense is going to continue to be a problem?
I think it's going to be fixable, to be honest with you. Because, I mean, honestly, bro, I feel like the Bears gave us a whole lot of reps to kind of crunch down the film throughout this bye week and also the following week as we prepare for the Packers. So, I felt like the interior, just having Hankins, and also they had a package where they had Bohanna and Hankins in there as well. Sure. So that's a lot of size in the interior. But I just feel like on the sideline speed has to improve. Now, I think they're going to might make an adjustment with the linebacker core. But if you get Sam Williams back, you get Malik Hooker back, you got Jamon Clark who got some reps. I think help is on the way defensively. I see the defense starting to improve. It's just, sometimes when it comes to playing those kind of shifty quarterbacks like Justin Fields, things are just going to happen. So, I mean, I'm not too concerned about the run defense thus far because, there was a lot of opportunity for the Cowboys to get them off the field, but they bailed them out with penalties and offsides and stupid stuff like that. So once you clean it up, I think our defense will be perfectly fine.
Fair enough, Mr. Tuck. Fair enough. I got one more thing for you. This ain't even a question. It really ain't even a statement. It's just it is a bundle of words, and I'm not even going to lead you in any direction. I'm just going to say it, and I want you to react to it however it is you want to react to it. Justin Fields today went 17 for 23, 151 yards and 2 touchdowns. A couple of weeks ago, Jalen Hurts of the Philadelphia Eagles had a very similar stat line versus the Cowboys, right? What does that mean to you? Just what does that mean? I'm not asking you nothing in particular, but Justin Fields had the exact day that Jalen Hurts had a couple of weeks ago, and you already know we're gonna run into them dudes in week 16 or so. Just what does that mean to you, J Tuck?
Yeah, I just think when it comes to these type of quarterbacks, like I was saying, they can kind of play recess balls, what I've been calling it. It kind of gives the Cowboys struggles, but I'm just not concerned. If you're able to keep them maintain the pocket and force them to be a quarterback, it's a completely different story defensively. So when you play this type of quarterbacks that can use the RPO and they kind of, use the option, read option, and do a multiple different things, plus scramble outside the pockets just to extend the play, it's giving the Cowboys confusion. But me personally, Voch, I think that we should shift Micah Parsons back to linebacker. I think he needs to be a full-time linebacker where he can blitz all over the field, A-gap, B-gap, and also bring him off the edge because you do have Sam Williams who's starting to grow in his own right. And then that will just fix the sideline speed naturally, having Mikey out there to kind of headhunt the quarterback. So, when it comes to those type of quarterbacks, man, we got to make those quarterbacks actually be quarterbacks. When you allow them to kind of go recess ball, things happen, but I'm still not too concerned about it.
All right, J Tuck, appreciate you. Tell the good people where to find you and all the things that you're doing right now.
Yeah, appreciate you, my guy, man. Y'all can find me on all social media platforms at JTuck151. My YouTube channel is CFO Sports. You can find me there. I'm also on 810 WHB Radio every Sunday morning with my guy Darren Smith as we do all sports, like Voch mentioned, the Kansas Jayhawks and also the Kansas City Chiefs. Man, and just providing y'all Cowboys content so Cowboys Nation celebrate this victory. We're going to the bye week 6-2, and life's good, like my guy Voch just said.
Appreciate you, big dog.
All right, bro.
It's so funny how I offer the Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields stat to like 4 people, and like they all say something different. I love that. I love the idea that everybody got a like Ron was like, hell yeah, Jalen Hurts trash. You know what I mean? And Jeff was like, that's interesting. And J Tuck was like, oh well, you know when the quarterbacks run around and do da 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 da. And Koy was like, yeah, we're gonna beat the shot and dudes week 16. Yeah, it's interesting how you just give people information and just let them respond without truly asking them a question. It's fantastic. Let's get JR on the phone quickly. We at 1 hour and 12. We got 18 minutes. What up, JR? JR. One time. Is he asleep? He's asleep. Listen. You mean to tell me this motherfucker called my show screaming every single day? He called my show screaming every single day, and now he gonna snore. Now he gonna call my show snore.
Snake, are you okay? Snake?
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What in tarnation, bro? JR called with all the energy, but the day gonna be the day. Boy. Dave from New York, what up? Dave?
Cowboy.
Hey, what happened?
Cowboy 6 Lombardi.
Oh shit!
Boss,
Oh, what's up, Dave? What you got? What's good? What you got for the show?
I have something in my mouth for you. You was on with the other two dudes.
My bad. What's up, Dave?
What's going on, buddy? How you? First of all, how you?
Life is good, man. My water cold. You know me.
Listen, my water is just like the frozen tundra, but it's actually, I got that chill with it. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Listen, everything is coming to fold. We at this point in the year, we are putting everybody on notice. Our defense is immaculate. It's stupendous. It's doing its thing.
Right.
Let's forget about okay, what Jalen Hurts did, garbage.
Right.
What Justin Fields did, garbage.
Right.
And the thing about that, how many mobile quarterbacks are we going to be facing? Aaron Rodgers, he doesn't have the same squad. Kirk Cousins, we know what we do to him. He got 1 win against us, 2 wins against us in his whole career.
Yep.
But we're not sweating Kirk Cousins. And everybody else going for it, I'm not, to quote the mighty Voch, I'm not afraid of nobody that's coming up.
Come on, man.
Dom DeMarco.
Voch.
Yep.
Wonderful game.
Yep.
Wonderful game.
Man.
And, one thing I want to say, and this is the last thing I'm going to say.
Right.
Once our defense is off the chart.
Right.
Once we get that, and then our offense complements it.
Right.
But I'm going to have to change your name. I'm going to change your name from the 6th Lombardi to the 7th.
Oof.
You have a good one, Salute. Keep doing what you're doing. My man, Voch.
Appreciate you, Dave. Good call, man. Good call, man. Good call. Hey, man, we're we just trending towards. I think that's a safe thing to say. We're trending towards complete team. You know what I mean? We're trending in that direction. We just want to be in the conversation. We just want to be close to such. You know what I mean? Trending towards. If ever we having problems on offense, man, we just lean on that defense and it'll be what it be. We having problems on defense, we're gonna lean on that offense, man. Y'all know how it go.
Yo.
We have Aisha Morrison from Girls Talk Boys Talk. Girls Talk Boys Talk on Cowboys, DallasCowboys.com. To Aisha, give me just a general thought about your Cowboys. I got 3 things we're gonna run down with you, but the first one, I want you to give me, huh? I said, what's up? Oh shit, life good. Just give me your general thoughts on what the Cowboys did today, please.
Oh man, your quarterback played phenomenal. You know, listen, man. Hey man, say man.
Come on, man.
Your quarterback came out there and was like, "Hey, stop playing with me." Having your quarterback back is half the battle. I feel like that was a huge deal today. Tony Pollard, listen, man. Come on, man. Like I don't really know what to say about Tony Pollard's performance because we've been waiting to see it, and just being able to see it makes you excited for what's gonna happen later. But I think the Cowboys are in a good spot right now, man. Like, hell yeah. Going into this bye week, granted, like we had some safeties go down and stuff like that, but I just feel like this is a very good spot for them to be in. Offensively, starting to click. We've got to see some of these receivers get involved, especially like MG.
Right.
We've been begging for him to get some of those quick slants, that quick stuff, just to get him involved. I don't know, man. I was thrilled with what I saw this today. Besides, and like I guess, how do you feel about the defense? I heard you talking about the defense. I think they played well overall. The penalties and stuff, I saw you tweet about it. You know, that we gave them opportunity with that. But overall, I felt like the team came together today and got up out of there. Got up out of there.
Listen, man. Don't be coming on here asking me questions. This is your time to shine. You know what I mean? I was going to ask you about the defense because in my mind, you know, there's the whole run thing, the whole run defense thing, and I do think that something can be fixed. Like it's not like we're a talent deficient team or whatever, right? It's just a handful of things we got to fix. We have to, break down when we see running quarterbacks. We have to contain a little bit better, and we can't have nonsense drive extenders when we have teams ready to get off the field. But if we could just clean up some of the simple stuff, then we should be fine. I hate that I took an answer from you, but I'm sure you got something else. How about you? Tell me about your defense a little bit. Come on, tell me defense.
No, that's the brunt of it. To be honest, I feel like. What people say, what you are in week 8 and all this stuff is kind of what you are and whatever. But I feel like tracking that. All right. But I feel like defensively, they just have to. What you see is teams just taking advantage of the Cowboys' aggressiveness, really, honestly. And so when guys get there, they got to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like the missed tackles. Like there were so many times Cowboys players were in the backfield. They were in opportunity to make. They had the opportunity to make the play. They got to wrap up and tackle. It's really weird this year, if I'm being 100% honest with you, because the Cowboys were last year a sure tackling team, and so that's my biggest thing is tackling and containing and moving forward from there. I do think this is fantastic teach tape for them. Just like the Philly game, just like all this stuff, getting the opportunity. And even if you look at Micah in some instances today, he read right where he didn't read right against the Eagles. So the improvement, it's weird because we are like midway through the season. So a lot of people are fed up with the run defense and they want it to be better and stuff. But like you just said, Voch, there is room for improvement. And these are things they can improve on. It's just when you play a team that's heavy in the RPO or run option, that type of stuff, it takes a level of patience and processing from your defense that a lot of these guys, these young guys specifically up front, are really trying to get the grasp on, especially our edges, especially our edge players. Like they have to understand that a little bit better. So, but I do think that Dan Quinn will take care of that and see how things go there. Yeah.
Using our aggressiveness against us. That's an interesting point. I haven't heard that one today, but yeah, shit, fair enough. Makes sense to me. Listen, I got one last thing to you, right? This ain't a sentence. I mean, pardon me. Well, it is a sentence, but it's a bundle of phrases. It's not a question. Okay. Listen, today Justin Fields went 17 for 23, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. A couple of weeks ago, Jalen Hurts had the exact same stat line versus our beloved Cowboys. The Cowboys play the Eagles in Week 16. Respond. What that mean to you?
I mean, you just see the trend. You see the trend of like, hey, if we can run the ball, we're going to do that. And that's just kind of like, and I think that's why so many Cowboys fans have like, and I call it like, just because I know PTSD very well, I think we have PTSD. Like, I really do. I think that Cowboys fans, we are so stressed out about our run defense because in our last two playoff instances, the Cowboys have been gashed in the run, and that's what's really hurt them. So for me, I see the similarities in when a team has a quarterback that can pass. I think that Jalen's a better passer right now than Justin is right now. But teams just decide, like, okay, man, like we just gonna run the ball because truly that's where they're seeing success, and that's only where most offenses are seeing success. So I don't know, man. I mean, oh my bad.
Shit.
I hope. Yeah, my bad. But I guess to answer your question, what I take from that is the trend is run on the Cowboys defense if you can't pass because you may see some success there. And so the Cowboys got to look at that and say, we're just not going to allow you to do either or. And like we talked about earlier, that a lot of that today was contingent on penalties. I think that they could have turned the tide and made them just one-dimensional in a way if they were able to get off the field on some of those big third downs and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, they just can't beat themselves. In the Eagles game, I think that the Cowboys beat themselves also, too, in certain instances where they had opportunities to get Philly off the field. So, yeah, that's how I feel about it. I'm not really scared of the Eagles like that. See what they're doing. But I'm ready to see them with 4.
That is to Aisha. Would you please plug everything that you're doing so that these 1,000 people watching right now can know where to find you at?
Hold on, Siri's saying something to me. She's trying to give me directions. Okay. Yeah. Well, yeah, you guys can find me at 4 p.m. Central Time every day for the most part on DallasCowboys.com. Girls Talk, Boys Talk. We talk ball over there. We ladies, but we talk ball over there. And also today I will be on 105.3 The Fan at 6:20 talking about this game. So if y'all want to come see a Baldy Locks, come see me.
Appreciate you. Good. It is so interesting how we ask one question, or we say that same phrase, right? Hey, stat line. We played them in week 16. What you think? It's so crazy how we get so many different responses from different people. You know what I mean? Like we've asked 6 or 7 different people or so, and they all have a different response to it. That is so interesting. We're gonna beat the shot at the Eagles, bro. Will Steele actually called us while we was on the phone with Aisha. We're going to call him, get his thoughts. We got one more caller on the horn, and then we're going to wrap up the show. Master William. Yo, man, listen, boy, I know you was throwing shit at Texas Live today, boy. I know you was lit, man. Talk to me, man.
I was on some shit today, man. The Bear fans showing up at Texas Live today, so I had to show out for Cowboys Nation. What's good?
Man, look, man, it ain't nothing, man. Me and my audience chilling, man. We got a smooth 1,000 or so people watching right now. I just wanted to run 3 things by you, and I'm gonna let you get back to the road, man. Just first, what are your general thoughts on this victory today? First thing that comes to your mind, sir. What you think about? First thing that comes to my mind is Cousin Tony. Come on, man. Talk to us. Come on now.
Say, man, you gotta stop treating this man like he's a passenger. You gotta let him drive the whip sometimes, because this is what you can get from Tony Pollard, man. They didn't even get him going in the passing game, but man, this dude he can do it all for you. He really can. And again, this is not saying don't involve Zeke when he gets back. No, but treat him as an equal. We gotta stop acting like he's not at the very least an equal. But big shout out to Tony Pollard. He handled being the lead man better than you could even imagine. 14 touches, $130, 3 tutties. Yeah, man, he had a nice 16-yard reception too, man. I mean, he is him, as the young bucks say. And the other thing is Dak Prescott. This is why you got to have a Dak Prescott in these type of games, because you're going to run into a game where your defense is not going, and you need your offense to pick it up. And you saw that in the first half of the football game. But you really saw it when the Bears went down and scored that touchdown. Watching it was 23-29. What happens in the next possession?
Man.
Dak Prescott goes 3 for 4 for 60 yards, and the Cowboys scored a touchdown. And that was pretty much all she wrote after that. So Tony Pollard and Dak Prescott, have a day.
Man, come on, Will Steele. And, we was always saying, man, this defense, as great as it is, And it is elite still, but they're not going to be invincible every single week. And it's nice, man. It is so refreshing. Look, I'm not saying that I was, almost at tears or anything like that. But dog, I just haven't seen my offense do that in so long, bro. I haven't seen my offense doing it so long. And those first 4 drives, man. And look, we was really good the whole game. We just had like one punt and one little turnover, where we should have been taking a knee. But besides that, man, our offense was just impenetrable. And Will Steele, if we do that 13 more times, you're gonna have to bail me out of jail, sir. You're gonna have to if we do that 13 more times all the way to February, you got to get me up out of there, bro.
I'm gonna be in there with you, dog.
Come on, man. Listen, one more thing and I'm gonna let you go, man. I have these phrases, right? Collection of words. It's not really a sentence, but it's not really a question yet, Will Steele. Let me just ask you this. Let me just run this by you and you just tell me what you think. Justin Fields went 17 for 23, 151 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jalen Hurts had the exact same game versus the Cowboys a couple of weeks ago. Of course, we had 4 this week, so the game's going to look a little different, whatever. And we played the Eagles in week 16. What do those collection of phrases and words mean to you, sir?
What they want me to tell them? You're doing a good job. Keep up the good work. All right. You did that, without Dak Prescott in a game where you didn't have no pressure to go to rock.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts, Justin Fields, I'm talking about Justin Fields, good job. You lost by 20. It meant something when it meant something. But at the end of the day, it meant nothing because you lost. So, good job for the young bucks doing their thing. For rough, all that good stuff. But they don't strike fear in me in regards from a passing standpoint. Because you read off the passing numbers, right?
Yep.
They got their chunk plays or whatever. It's the running, it's the off script plays, and that's really what got the Bears going. Oh, and the referees. But that's what really got the Bears going today was Justin Fields early on in that game. Really that one possession where they got off the hook twice. But good job for them, man. Yeah,
Fair enough, Will Steele. And look, it's funny, man. I asked 7 other people that, Rome, J Tuck, Jeff, 2I, Koy, and Fuster King, and everybody said something different. So it was interesting that, we all had a different thought, to that phrase that I gave you, whatever. But Will Steele, Skywalker Steele on social medias, A to Z Dallas in the morning at 8:30. He'll be breaking that down. Then he'll be with us right here on the volume at 3 p.m. Central. We'll be a little later because he'll be point guarding us. Appreciate you, bro. Drive safe.
Yes, sir. Hey, tomorrow's about to be lit, man.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Appreciate you, brother. Come on, man. Chat. What are we doing, chat? I am so lucky that my YouTube friends came out to see me, man. That when I call them, I send a little text. I reach out to them, and they just show up for your boy, man. I love that to pieces. I appreciate them for that. We got one more call. We're gonna go to the super chats. Then we're gonna tap in with the little chat for a little bit. Then we're gonna go on vacation. It is only 5 o'clock. Jack from DC, what's up, sir?
Watch.
What's good with you?
My water tastes like cold effervescent sweat off the Angels wing.
Effervescent? God damn. Effervescent. That's fire, sir. Come on.
Our offense put them in the trunk. Our defense put them in the dirt.
Oh, come on, man. Keep
I
going.
don't want everybody to be hard on our defense like we had a bad game.
Yeah.
For what we were trying to do, offensively, we were aggressive. We went after what we went after. We put points up on the board. So we're not playing in our base defense. So they take in, they give in, but they never bend it. When they needed to clamp down and when they needed to steal momentum back, they did that. And they stood up on every occasion. Through injury, through fatigue, they stood up and executed.
Man, come on, man. You ain't saying nothing wrong yet, man. You ain't saying
one.
Go ahead.
One more thing for our. No, 2 more because one is short. I think Micah Parsons got away from on his pass rush, defeating with his hands. He's been using his athleticism.
Okay.
I think he needs to go back to the drawing board and defeat the Hang.
Okay. Last one. What else you
Now,
got?
with that now,
Mm-hmm.
now with that said, we're gonna beat the shit out of the Eagles, bro.
Man, come on, dog. Come on, dog.
All right, man.
Come on, man. Good call, Jack. Good call, Jack. That's the one, man. That's the one right there. What a stream. What a stream, bro. Cut that off. Don't need that. What a stream, bro. What a day, right? What a day, right, chat? Let's get to the supers, man. What a day. Pull this shit up. Let me just pull this up, man. Minimize. All right, here we go. Let me go.
Perfect.
Here we go. Let's read some supers. What's today? The 30th? All right. Bang, 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 bang. On the volume side, Anderson Amaya dropped 5 in the super chat. Appreciate you. He said, Pollard taking the job right out of Zeke's hands, period. Oof. DJ's World just said, what did he just say? Okay, no. That was from last week. Appreciate you. We read Josh Rander's live. Appreciate you, sir. How much overlap did Kellen Moore have over Eber? How much more, I guess overlap mean like did Kellen Moore outcoach Eberflus? Nah, man, I just think Kellen Moore did his thing. And we just did what we were supposed to do as an offense, as an offensive unit. Good super, appreciate you. Moonlight Every Day 24/7 dropped 2 deuces. He says on one, Fowler and Billy D leads the team in penalties. For sure. But we'll fix it. Those are things that we can fix. No love for Dak from them people until he get a ring. The hardest thing to do in football, for sure. Daniel DiBiase says this is complete garbage. Those refs are a joke, indubitably. King Element dropped 5. Appreciate you, sir. He says LVE. Wow, I just made the play of the game. Micah hits the usher. Watch this. Appreciate you, bro. We read from Shaq. No, we read from Twan. My bad. Shaq said 6-1. My water's tasting like scissor. Skull Vikings. Appreciate you, Shaq, the Vikings fan, for tuning in with us. Perfect. And we read all of Twan's super chats. Appreciate you, sir. DJ came back and says, I think Jabril is going down the Rico Gathers road of irrelevancy. Voch gonna have to go down the road of Rico charges if the offense do this shit 13 more times. DJ dropped another dime in the super chat and says, I think they were surprised by the fact that the Bears were down 20 and continued to run the ball. Gotta watch the film, but I think they were just caught in some pass sets against the run. You might be on to something, DJ. You might be on to something. Still got to stop the run, but you might be on to something. DJ dropped another deuce and says, Zeke could have done this with 10 more carries. Respectfully. Majub 101 dropped a deuce and says, Lions, Tigers, and Bears. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Appreciate y'all on the volume side. On the Lombardicus side, let me just hit refresh. Perfect. On the Lombardicus side, JR done woke up. Let's see. Today the 30th. A+ for Kellen Moore today. Dak just got, well, that was OGP Stone. David J says Dak just got surgical on the 3rd ranked passing defense today. Don't make me add that to my list of arguments, right? Like, don't make me do that. Roster X actually called this a couple days ago on the 27th. He said 40 burger, 40 burger, 40 burger. Kenny Lott dropped 2 deuces in the super chat. Says, let Dak throw, run decent, have a good defense. I think we're pretty even today. I think we're like 29 for 29 on pass attempts and runs. I could be wrong. Let's see. Thought I had to pull it up. I don't. I'll look later. He also said, shouts out to Voch, Shango, and Okoye. Shango came through, man. That was brand new. I ain't know Shango knew who I was for real. But hey, Shango know who I am. Appreciate Shango. Spock, you can save me, dropped 2 5s in the super chat. He says, Cowboys all day. But how about the NFC East looking like it's 1992 again? I was just born in 1992. And then he dropped another 5 and says, can we get a special shout out for Parsons' first touchdown? Incredible, man. Best player in football. Jake Downey dropped the deuce and says, is it me or does Tony Pollard run like it's 1960 or something? I definitely wasn't born. My mama wasn't born. Kathy was born in 72. Grandma was born in 52. My grandma was born in 52. She was 8. So I don't know what Tony Pollard was running like when my grandma was 8. So love you, grandma. Love you, mom. Brian Souls dropped the deuce in super chat. Says, does Diggs put Brown on an island? Does Diggs put Brown on an island? Is that a good thing for us? I think Brown got tried, but he didn't die every time he got tried. But he did get tried, and that makes us nervous. But he lived. He lived. So I ain't gonna say nothing else. Shouts out to Brown. Drizzy 501 Young dropped the deuce in super chat. Says, only gripe is D-Law contained in penalties. That's it. We have got to chop our feet, break down, and get square to the ball carrier, and we've got to make a tackle on that dude. We'll fix it though. Dan Quinn will fix it, trust me. Antoine Fair dropped 5 and says, Cowboys media keeps saying no one cares about running, but everyone runs the ball on the Cowboys. Weird. It's very weird. Chat, for whatever reason y'all didn't get a chance to tap in with us today, I would love to hear from you. This is me looking at you, chat. What y'all got for me today? We are streaming at 1 hour and 39 minutes. I'll give y'all a little bit of time. I'm tired as hell. I ain't gonna hold you, man. I've been up since 9? It's technically a 9 to 5. Y'all have been sitting here with me on my 9 to 5. I'm not complaining because this is the best 9 to 5 I've ever had, but that don't take away from the idea that it is a 9 to 5. Oh, goodness. Cowboys willing to trade picks. Jerry Jones says he's ready to go for it. He's ready to go for it this season with 6-2 and would give up future capital. He just said that on 105.3 The Fan. Why is Jerry doing us like that, bro? All right, we'll see, man. Shit. Hey, yo. Hey, how about them future pays? Send them shits. Hey, send them shits. Send them. Fuck them picks. Fuck them picks. I do think fuck them picks is a bad theory in general, but when you draft it well, you can throw some picks around now. Now you can throw some picks around. Somebody said.
Stop the cap.
Yo, chat, I love y'all to pieces, man. This has been a fun show. This has been a lovely week. I want y'all to stay focused. I want y'all to enjoy this victory. I don't want nobody to get y'all distracted. All right? Enjoy, and we'll break down the film and what we did wrong tomorrow and the next day. Patreon.com/Voch Lombardi, where we'll be watching the entire film. We're going to do that Monday and Tuesday. Whenever I get the film on Monday. Tuesday, like I said, we'll see when. But join the Patreon, cut on your notifications, and you'll know when we go live. Tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central, we'll be live on the volume Monday through. Actually, we're going to do a short week because we got a bye week coming up. So Monday and Tuesday, we're going to be going live this week. Monday and Tuesday at 3 p.m. Central. But we're going to start our weekend off on Wednesday. All right, so y'all be sure to tap in with us Monday and Tuesday. Me and Will Steele to give y'all some work. Then we'll catch y'all on the back end because there's not going to be a watch along Sunday, but we'll catch y'all that next Monday. All right, that's just how the game go. You'll get a film session Monday and Tuesday, and I love y'all to pieces. Follow me on Twitter, VOCHLOMBARDI, and be sure to leave a like. Y'all hold it down for the Doski Woski and the Peasky Whiskey, man. Incredible show. Until next time, volume.